Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's up, Nick? Been up since 5. Yeah, I feel ya. I woke up way too early, too. I've been up for a few hours. Knife boxes. I just organized all my knife boxes. And yeah, there was a lot of them. There was actually like a good amount that I don't even have the knives for anymore. Like I probably sold them and then put them in like a Civivi taco or something because I didn't want to look for the box or whatever. So I got to throw a bunch away, but I still have quite a large stack. What's up, Nick? Uncle Kenny? White Mountain Eyes finally has some leftover Growler V2s. Really? Is it like a seconds or something like that? That's cool. I've been seeing pictures of them, and I want one too, man. They look really nice. Vaping. What's up, dude? Hemi. What's up, my guy? Dang Ross. Paul. What's up, man? Robert, Drew, Mike J, Nate, Aaron, Michael, Bluetooth. What's up, everybody? Don't keep boxes. Order the CVV. What do you mean? Can you order just the tacos? I don't know you can do that. Down to 61 knives, 112 at the beginning of the year. That's good. Downsizing a little bit. I've been considering doing that as well. But it's just it's such a pain selling individual like budget knives. I hate doing it, so I just usually keep them. If I can sell like a bundle of like 5 budget knives, then I will. But brand new, what's happening? Dan, good morning, sir. You can get them. Oh, I didn't know you can get them separately. That's nice. It's a good way to keep knives, especially if you're sending them in the mail. So check this out. So Quagmire. Will sent me a few Asher knives to check out, some more Spiros. I don't know if you guys probably saw my video on this one. This is an old Spiro that really sucks. And I did a video on it, bringing up all the things I didn't like about it. And actually the guy from Asher sent me a message and was like, something like, sorry that you didn't like the knife, but you should try out our new ones because they're much better, and then Will saw that video and asked if I wanted him to send me some of his frame lock Ashers to check out. And so I didn't open them up out of the packaging or out of the thing that he sent them in. I started recording because I wanted my reaction to be on video. So I opened them up. I was looking at them, and I noticed that both of these have really bad rock, not side to side, front to back. You can even hear it. Both of them. And the pivots are tightened down all the way, so it's not that. It's literally they're moving this way, not this way. So I don't know, man. It doesn't really give me confidence in buying one of these. They are, granted, they are used. He said he's had these for like years, maybe two. On one of them, he had for like around 2 years. But still, that shouldn't really be happening, right? So I debated on whether I should even put out the video because, like, I wasn't talking shit, but I already brought up negative things about Asher in another video, and now I'm going to be doing it again with these other ones. But that's just how it is. So I don't know. What do you guys think? And I make it clear in the video, they're not brand new. They didn't come like this. And after talking to Will, he said they were solid when he bought them or when he got them. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I'd probably put out the video just because I got to be upfront, Hey, Austin, what's up, man? Fulfilling all LCB orders today since Monday is a holiday. Is Monday a holiday? Really? What holiday is it? Oh, Columbus Day. Sweet. That's cool. Getting those knives out. So how did it go? How did the drop go? I saw that you sold out of the Gecko carbon the Gecko carbon fiber, I think it was. That surprised me. I thought it was going to be one of the titanium ones that sold out first. Let me let Floki out really quick. Hang on. Had to make sure there wasn't any skunks out there. This sounds like with Bridgeport, really. Observations, honest opinions, always appreciated. Done without malice. Yeah, you're right. I just don't want to. I don't want to seem like I'm like bringing down the hammer on them or something. It was just coincidence. Like I opened the package with these in it, hoping to be like convinced that they were good knives. I wanted to open them and be like, yeah, maybe I should buy one of these, but I just wasn't. The lock bar access too. They just refuse to give you any. There's literally none. There's no cutout whatsoever. In fact, I think it looks like it even goes lower on the lock bar side. Granted, they are pretty cheap. They're like $125, $130. Which for S35VN is pretty good. They use real thin blade stock, just barely thicker than what TRM uses. So that's nice. These should be pretty slicey. Ergos are pretty good. I don't like the clips. I don't like these clips that they use. But this clip is good. I like this one, even though it's not touching the scale. So I don't know. I like the designs. I think they're QC and they're just the general OEM work is lacking. That's the bottom line. I don't know. I think that he should find a new OEM. Release was great. We have about 15 to 20 available in each, and we sold almost 359. Wow. Awesome. So you have 15 to 20 left? I'm assuming? Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's good to hear. I know my emails were going crazy and, when the release happened, because I get an email when someone uses my code, and my phone was just going crazy. That was cool. The saw cut sheep and the jig clip and sheep are low in stock. Okay. So you still have some. I didn't know that you were releasing slips too. I was checking those out, man. They're crazy looking. That guy does unbelievable leather work. It's mind blowing what he can do. I've been watching videos to try to learn how to do like that tooling kind of thing with leather. It's it yeah. I would need to practice for a very long time to even come close to doing that. Grabbed a jig tie, a slip, and one of the ORJs. Nice. You got one of the slips. That's cool, man. Let me pull them up real quick in case anyone's not seen them. They're pricey, but it makes sense when you see all the work that went into them. Let's see. Present. Yeah, look at these things. Holy shit, man. How the hell does he do that? That's just tooling, like with stamps, like leather stamps, and then he colors it. Unbelievable, dude. That is crazy. There's this one. This one's sold out. So cool, man. What's on the back side of this one? Oh shit, that looks cool. Almost looks like a Sagaiha kind of pattern in the middle there. Crazy. I would love to get that good at some point. Congrats, Austin. Amazing products and designs. We people will buy for sure. You rock, man. He definitely does rock. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got the basket weave one? Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Send me pictures of that when you get it. I want to see it up close. Speaking of leather, in love with the slip wallet you made me. Thanks again. Right on. Cool. Is it breaking in nice? Nick sent me a picture of his slip. Actually, it was in a story. The slip that I made for his hedgehog. And it looks so goddamn good, man. I used a little bit of a thinner leather, and so it really molded to the shape of the knife. It looks incredible, man. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the way that leather molded to the hedgehog. You can see the whole, like everything. How cool is that? I want to make one just like it for my hedgehog. Look at that. That's so cool. Very cool. I think the thinner leather is kind of fun because it does mold like that a little bit better. Sold a knife to buy a death cookie last night. Got to be honest, I'm kind of retarded. What's a death cookie? What is that? Is that like a fidgety thing? Jimmy, good morning, dude. How you doing? Nate's wondering too. Yeah. What is that thing? New to the knife game, brand new. Bought my first knife 2 weeks ago. It's the Feldspar Natural D10. Nice. Well, welcome to the knife community, buddy. The Feldspar is a very well loved design. Very popular. Daughter's boyfriend brought his knife collection over last night. Didn't have the heart to tell them they were all cheap pieces of Chinese garbage. He was loving my collection. He probably saw yours and was like, "Oh man, I need to step up my game." I feel the same way when my coworker will show me a knife that he bought, and it's like some Snap-on brand knife, and I'm always like, "Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, that looks nice." Like to make my own slips and pocket sheets. They're good enough for me, but nowhere close to those. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that's how I feel. I am nowhere near that level. Also bought the Lago 4 days ago. I love the button lock. Yeah, nice. Yeah, once you get a button lock knife, you want more. At least that happened to me. He was nerding out over the acoustics in the action. I'm sure you could blow his mind with some crazy drop shot smoothness. I remember when I was just first getting into the knife game, all I wanted was just to experience a drop shot knife. I wanted to experience it so bad after seeing videos and videos basically. And the first knife I got that would drop shut. My dog's chasing something out there. Was a Towser K. Was the first thing that dropped shut. Where is it? I don't know. Oh, there it is. It wasn't the Towser S, but it was the Towser K, and it was the first knife that actually like dropped shut, and it was so fun, so fun. Would love a Champlain, but 300 Canadian hit steep for me for a slip joint plus $30 shipping. Yeah, that's pretty expensive for you guys up there. $30 shipping. Yeah, that sucks. Well, if it would be any cheaper for if it would be any cheaper for to get it sent to me, and then me send it to you, we could maybe work something out. As long as you paid for all the shipping and everything, we might be able to work something out. The 2 black ones you made me are amazing. The one for the hog molded really well. Awesome. That's great to hear, man. Vegetarian leather is what you want for wet molding. Yeah, I've tried wet molding once or twice, but usually I just let it do it naturally, I guess, without water. Just over time. It's breaking it beautifully. Already much easier to get the cards out. Good. Showing after the guys that are still carrying wallets that are 5 inches thick. I know. You don't need that much stuff. I was in line behind a guy at 7-Eleven the other day, and he pulls out this wallet with like 30 cards. I'm like, dude, there's no possible way you need that many cards on your day-to-day life. There's no way. No possible way. I remember when I switched to like an EDC sized wallet, I looked through my current wallet and just cleaned it out. And I was left with like five cards, maybe 6. And I don't even need 6. I could get rid of probably like 3 more. Like my bowling card for the bowling league. I don't need to carry that. It's supposed to go in a bag to mark that it has a Pew in it. It's shaped like an Oreo and it glows. What? But what is it? What is it physically? What? I still don't get it. Is it a pin? So stoked because you're going to be my first slip joint. It's been into folders for 8 years. For whatever reason, I never had the desire to mess with slip joints until watching your reviews. Awesome. Cool, man. Well, be prepared. You might be hooked now. You might be hooked. To have 12 knives in high school is pretty impressive. I only had 1. Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah, he's getting into knives young. So by the time he's our age, he will probably have a better collection than I do. What side of leather do you use for a strap? Soft nap side or the other side? Both. On my strap, I have the suede side is kind of like the rougher side that I put my the block of green compound. I rub it on there, and then the other side, the soft side, I use as kind of like a fine tune, and that's what I spray emulsion on. This is just from Lacey. It's her homemade stuff, and I spray it on the soft side. Nuga, what's up, my dude? My dude. How you doing? My calves look amazing in heels. Cool. Convinced me to get the saw cut. Nice. Hell yeah. I've been carrying this every day, along with like a regular locking knife, but I've been pulling this out of my pocket to do almost all of the cutting lately. And it's done everything I need it to do. You know, there's never been one instance where I was like, oh man, I wish this was a locking knife. Not once. I'm considering doing like a month of only carrying slip joints. Probably not a specific one, but I'll probably mix and match a few different ones. But considering doing like a month of all non-locking knives, probably just to make a video out of it, really. But also just to kind of see what it's like, you know. I already know it's possible. It's this knife can do everything that any of my locking knives can do. But it might be kind of fun. Gonna get some other supplies. I have ideas. Yeah, you should, man. You should. You probably already know, but I have a list of all the leatherworking tools you need to get started, and they're all like budget friendly, and they're all things that I have and use, so I can vouch for that they're good quality. I think you can get fully set up for probably. Actually, I haven't added it up. Probably around $100, honestly. It's pretty cheap. You on no slip joints? Maybe it's time to try. No lock November. Is that it? Is that an actual thing? I heard something about that. I can't remember if it was November or what month it was, but have you tried making a clip slip yet? I tried one and it didn't work. But I think the problem was I just tried using a regular clip and like stitching through the screw holes. But I think when people do clip slips, I think they use like a clip that has an actual like backing on it. I think that's what that's what the problem was. If I could find out where to get those, I would definitely try one. Because actually, Jason wants one for his. He got an ORJ, and he wanted a clip slip for it. On my micarta slippy, any recommendations? Like a slip joint with a micarta cover? Micarta covers? Is that what you mean? Hey, there's Will. What's up, man? Good to see you. Sent you a video on IG of the Wells bladework custom I'm looking at. Okay, cool. I'll look at it after. Oh yeah, the Hedgehog does have a micarta one. Yeah, there you go. That might be something. It's really an amazing knife. It's I was cutting out a lot of cardboard templates this week. So I was making all these weird parts out of metal, and like with with no right angles or anything like that. So I make a cardboard cutout first to make sure it fits before I make it out of metal. And I was using the Hedgehog the whole time to cut them out instead of my utility knife. I just want to see like how it would do. And obviously, a utility knife is going to be even thinner and cut even better. But this did really, really good. So good that I used it the whole time. I didn't switch back to the utility knife. It's just so unbelievably thin up there that it really just breezes through. Not to mention the walk and talk is insanely good. I think this thing slams shut harder than any of my other slip joints. it slams so hard. So hard that I like worry it's getting blade wrap, but it's not. But if something happened and it did hit the back spring, it would destroy the edge. It slams that hard. This is the slip that I carry my hedgehog in. But I want to make one with the thinner leather that molds like Nick's. You got a Trevor Burger EXK. I'm not that familiar with Trevor Burger. Let's look that up. EXK knife. EXK. 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 Is this it? Is this it right here? EXK. I don't know. If this is it, though, I really like that. That's a great looking knife. Yeah, it's got a front flipper. That's a very good looking knife. Very, very nice. $685. Yeah, it's a custom. I really like that. Clip Sipsler must have. Yeah, I should really figure out how to make those. Dude did get me to buy a Cubit, but no slips yet. How you loving the Cubit? It's amazing, right? My Carta Hedgehog is the sharpest, stickiest factory edge I've ever gotten. Nice. Yeah, mine was sharp too. I don't think it was the sharpest I've ever gotten, but it was nice and sharp. The Hog is a beast, such a good knife. It really is, man. It's so good. One of my favorite slip joints to carry. Sent you a picture. Okie dokie. Oh, there's an Oz Machine Company drop soon. When is it? Let's see. I just got the email. Sunday night. They're dropping 50 Roosevelts for $720. No milling. It's a plain Jane scale with bronzed hardware and clip. Looks nice. $720. That's the one. Okay. Yeah, that's a sweet knife, man. Full high hollow grind. Really, is it? Yeah, that's sweet. Oh, there's a video. Let's watch that real quick. That's such a like just clean design. Nothing crazy, but just put together very, very nicely. You know what I mean? Simple but classy. That's a thin lock bar. Skinny lock bar. There's something nice about a dedicated front flipper. Just, gets the thumb studs out of the way. No flipper in your way. Nothing. Just clean as fuck. I like that. The only front flipper only that I own, I think, is the Mini Tempest. And even then, it's got the little fuller that you can get to. But this is another super, super clean design. Still one of my favorite knives. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think that's my only front flipper only. Yeah, I think so. Scooped a CMB Dharma for a good price. Nice. I've never handled a CMB either. Get a slip joint from Sierra's very much improved than older slip joints. Yeah, so check this out. All right. I was talking to Michael Richter from Richter Knives. He's a big traditional pocket knife guy. Big into slip joints. He knows a lot about them. And I recently sent him an Ohio River Jack. And we were talking about it, about how good the walk and talk was. And he mentioned that the walk and talk on this Ohio River Jack is better than any of his other slip joints. Any. Modern traditional or traditional, GECs, cases, any of them. This had better walk and talk than any of them. And I agree. There's just a crispness. The strength is perfect. The sounds are perfect. Just really nice. Clicks and pops. Perfect. What is walk and talk? It refers to the action of a slip joint. The walk means like the the pressure it takes to pull the blade out, and the talk is the sounds it makes. So if it has good walk and talk, it means this. It means it's crisp, not mushy at all. What's an example of like I don't think I have any really with bad walk and talk. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really own any with like super mushy, but if you've ever handled like a Benchmade proper, that's got real mushy walk and talk. Hey, Marshall, what's up, dude? How you doing? Favorite front flippers, the Arcona Burin. I've never seen that. Let's take a look. Arcona Burin. Is this a? It looks like a Todd knife and tool design, but probably not. Let's see here. Skip. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I like that a lot. Kind of a futuristic looking. Definitely reminds me of Todd knife and tool designs. Is it? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. $39 people, 22 likes. Let's get that up. It was a Knife Nuts podcast exclusive. Okay. Speaking of podcasts, I've been invited to be on the Knife Junkie podcast, which is really cool, man. I was surprised. I mean, he's had people like Lynn Thompson on. He's had Ben from Jack Wolf on. He's had Lee from Love Them Knives on. A lot of like bigger names. So I'm not sure why he asked me to do it, but I was really honored and surprised, and I can't wait to do it. I think we have a recording date, but I believe it comes. I think it's recorded and then it comes out on his channel later. Also, you can get the audio only on his Spotify and Apple Music and all that. But there's a video as well, a video interview as well. I had never really took a look at his interviews before, but after he invited me, I looked, and it's nice, man. It's very professional, really kind of high production quality. And I listened to a few of them. He's a good reviewer and seems like a very good guy, pretty knowledgeable too. So that's cool. You watch those while you work? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start listening to him more. I will absolutely let you know when it comes out. He's had the Knife Murders on as well. Oh, cool. Oh, I should watch that one. He's got a lot of really interesting knife people on. Need to find something with sweet action and good value for $200. Gosh, that is a lot of options. We put your name in MC Live last night to be a guest soon, also, if you're willing. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm way too small to do that, but yeah, I would. That would be great. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. He has like 300 episodes. Really, that many? Wow. Kunmu. That's a good choice. Yeah, they've got some very very high quality for very good prices, and very good blade steel. You did too. Thanks, man. You had MC chat full of your name last night. That's cool, man. Wow. Hell yeah. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, he was with Tri-State, wasn't he? Yeah. That was last night. I totally forgot. I would have checked it out. I feel like that would have been a laugh. I'm sure he did a good job. It definitely would. Yeah. I wonder how many subscribers that would get me if I did that. I mean, the Knife Junkie podcast will help too, for sure. We're almost at 5,500 already. We just got to 5,000, and let's see where we're at right now. We're at 5,468. It's happening fast now, folks. $447. Okay, that's still a shit ton. A shit ton. You guys know how many videos I have on my channel? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's over 1,000. I have over 1,000 videos. What the fuck, dude? Insane. Can I get an exact number? Let's see. 1.3 thousand videos. Gosh. Bluetooth member for 6 months. Wow. The big 6 months. Thank you, buddy. Got a new hard to get knife headed my way. Really? Which one is it? Which one is it? Watched every single one. Damn, dude. You should get a gold star for that. I'm sure you've missed a couple here and there. We can get you to 10,000 by the end of the year. I don't know. Do you think? Maybe. 10,000's a big one. 10,000's a big one. I feel like once you get 10,000, you're like finally in, not the big time, but like, I don't know. I feel like at 10,000, you're like, what's the word I'm looking for? at 10,000 subscribers in the knife community, you're finally established as somebody that knows their shit about knives. You know what I mean? And like people will start to really trust your opinion. Maybe, I don't know. It's just what it seems like to me. Oh, Diddy. Okay. Let me pull up on my phone. Let's see what we got. Boo, 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 boo. Bluetooth Blaze gifted 5 memberships. Thanks, dude. Let's see who got them. Mike J, Matthew Russell, Nuga, Hemi, Gareth. Hell yeah. Thanks, dude. Yeah, you're gonna get to watch the members only video tomorrow. There's one that comes out every week. That's one of the benefits of being a member. Thanks, Bluetooth. Saw your TRM Adam Short. Such a nice looking knife. Almost picked one up a few days ago. Didn't pull the trigger. Got a kickstop instead. Nice. Nice. Also very badass. Supposed to get my tie Adam back from TRM repairs today. What was it again? What I forgot. I think you told me, but I forgot. What were you sending it in for? I just made a new organizer for my my Cubist Vanish and my Space Pen. The one because I've been carrying this around as a pair for a long time, but the slip I was using before was made back before I really knew what I was doing. So I made myself a new one, and I also got some letters so I can put my my double D, Doody's daggers, on my leather stuff now, kind of as a small little maker's mark, you know. If I'm making it for somebody, I'll do it like small on the back somewhere, you know. But since this is mine, put it right up front, and got my my eyelet going. I can do those now in leather. It's pretty sweet. And this is just such a good little pair because it's a great knife. Great knife to have in your pocket as a backup for anything, really. And the Space Pen. My favorite EDC pen. I haven't tried a bunch of them, but I love this one because it's brass, patinas, and you know, it folds out into a full-sized pen. And it's just really sleek, no frills, just very smooth and small. And yeah, that's a nice pair. And it's pretty it's a pretty small package still. I mean, I don't feel like it's very big in my pocket. That's an awesome maker's mark. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been trying to come up with a maker's mark, or at least something that I can put on my leather stuff to denote that it is made by me. And I think that's a good way to do it. I was thinking about doing the big D like this one for a while, but I don't think everyone would want a big D on the front of their slips. So I think what I'm going to do is have on the back, it'll have, there's an example. On the back, it'll have the handmade in USA. And then right under that, it'll have the DD. I think that'll be what I'll do. Made yourself a stitching fork yet? To mark out the holes? Is that what you mean? I have a stitch marker, a little roller wheel thing. This is what I use. The tip was centered, but the blade was almost touching the scale in the center. Okay. And they said they would fix that because mine's off a little bit too, actually. And I've been thinking about sending it in because I took it apart and it still doesn't center up. And I think because the blade's tweaked. So maybe I should send mine in. Like the Doody rune. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of big, but we'll see. I might put that on a few. I've actually never talked to him, no. We're not ready for the big D. Yeah, 50 Roosevelts tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be, what is it? What did I say? $720, I think. Yeah, let me know how it goes. Because if they fix it up nicely, I might send mine too. NPM delayed drop. What is that for? Oh, for Oz. Yeah, that is pretty late. That's 9 Eastern, so that'll be 6 p.m. Pacific. Your Django. Nice. That's a cool looking knife. Actually, you know what? I think I'm getting a knife today too. Let me check the tracking. I sold my Jack Wolf low drag jack, and I bought a different Jack Wolf, one that I think I'm gonna like more. Yeah, it's out for delivery. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. My slip joint collection has really exploded. If you guys remember, a few months back, I was really burnt out in the whole thing, the knife community, the knife world, everything. I was just getting burnt out, and that's when I started getting into traditional slip joints, and it totally like reignited my enthusiasm for knives, and it just hasn't stopped. So if you guys are ever feeling kind of burnt out or kind of done with knives, or not done, but you know what I mean, get into some slip joints. It's a whole new world. Should I keep it a secret? Yeah, I bought the new version of the, what do they call it? It's the sway back. I don't know. I forget what he calls it. I think it's the laid back jack. It's the sway back. He did have a sway back drop a while back, but it's the same knife but with a few revisions. One of them being a larger sharpening choil, which is excellent. I think it's the best looking Jack Wolf, so I'm happy to have it. And he actually is doing another run of the Vampire Jack also, which that was another one that I always really liked. So it seems like he's going back and re-releasing some of his past patterns, which makes sense because I've always wondered, like, he has a new one every month. There's got to be a limit to how many new patterns he can come up with. So seems like he's going back and revising a few older ones. You got one, Will? Nice. The laid back, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I like that one too. I like the midnight too. He said he was planned out well into next year. Really? Wow. I mean, there's a lot of traditional patterns, you know, um, like the kayak here. I don't know if this is a traditional pattern, but I'm sure it was inspired by a more traditional pattern. This thing is great, man. I carry this thing way more than I thought I would. Plus, I just really love the slip that I made for it. This is one of my favorite slips that I've made, I think. It's got like the Pueblo olive green on the back and then the grid leather on the front. I just really like it. Especially if they're all going to be single bay. Yeah, that limits him as well. I wonder if he would ever do a 2-blader. That'd be interesting. So they're doing another Gunslinger. Yeah, I didn't buy one either. I'd love to try one. Super impressed with the Spidey swayback cut test video you did. I'm glad I picked one up. Yeah. Yeah, that thing did so good. I still can't believe how sharp that thing is. Unbelievably good factory edge. Oh, I forgot to clean it. And this XHP is really, really good. Surprisingly good. I mean, it was still cutting paper so nicely after all the testing. It just went right through. And after a quick strop, it was like back to unbelievably sharp again. So I'm really happy with this XHP so far. Your swayback arrives today? Hell yeah. I will tell you, the thumb flicking takes a little bit to get used to, a little while. It's kind of awkward. It's not a great thumb flicker. You kind of have to go out. But it's very smooth. I mean, just the slow roll feels great. Yeah, that's nice. Heard XHP is kind of like D2. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let's look up the charts. Let's see what the charts tell us. Let's go to Knife Steel Nerds. Let's see. It's not a stainless, is it? Let's see. Oh, it is a stainless. Edge retention 5.5. So that's a little better than D2. What else? 6.5 corrosion resistance and a 5 for toughness. So yeah, it's not incredible, but man, I would have guessed it had a way higher score than that. I've heard that Spyderco does it that they run it harder than anyone else, or at least what it's typically ran at. And whatever they're doing, it's like this is really good stuff. And I've always heard that. I've always heard Spyderco's XHP is really good, so it just is. No hiccups or stalling in the slow roll. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very smooth. Like with the, and granted, this isn't totally broken in yet, but see the stuttering on the Sabenza? Nothing like that. Double D, what's up, man? XHP is a souped up D2. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, it was cutting paper so well after the cutting. So we'll see, obviously, the factory sharpness has something to do with that, the hollow grind, all that stuff. But overall, really loving it. I think it looks good with a lanyard too. I don't put lanyards on too often, but on this, I think it looked really appropriate. Can't believe you're going to sell your Sebenza. Yeah, I can't either, really. But I can't do the lock rock thing. It just bugs me. But if I can't sell it at a good price, I'm not going to. So I'm going to sell it for, I don't even know what I'm going to sell it for. But I'm not going to take like a crazy low number, even though the knife market's really bad right now for, selling secondhand knives. If I can't get a good price, I'm just going to keep it until I can. Easily get 500. I don't know, man. Maybe. I'll put it up for 500. I think 500 is a good number. I paid $6. The only damage is a couple scratches on the clip, but you can send it off and get that taken care of with their spa treatment warranty if you wanted to. Aside from that, it's perfect. Has your Trinity changed? No. I mean, it's always been Demko Hinderer and Chris Reeve for me. I think Chris Reeve still deserves to be up there. I think their decision to use a ball bearing as the lock interface is not a great idea. But they have other models. I think this is the only one that has that kind of mechanism. I don't know. I don't really know what would replace Chris Reeve. So for now, this is still the Trinity. Depends with Lock Rock. Why don't they fix it? It's not a defect with mine. They're all like that. All the new Sebenza 31s have a little bit of rock, and it's not much, but if you push on the spine, you can feel it moving. And that's just how they all are. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's what I'm just saying. It's not a warranty thing. It's just the design. So it's not something that they would fix. Aside from that, I like everything about the knife. It did really well in the cut testing. It's thin blade stock with the hollow grind. It sliced really nicely. It's a good looking knife. It's just a classic Sebenza look. I really like it. I mean, the lock bar slamming over into lock position, it makes a really nice sound. Just really, it's weird that it has the rock because it feels so solid when you roll this thing out. It just feels good. The sharpening controls, great. Everything. They all do? But only the Sebenza has the issue. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, their geometry must just be different on this one then. And I wonder why they haven't fixed it. Are you sure? You got to push pretty hard, and it's minimal. But yeah, maybe yours doesn't. I'm pretty sure they all do. Unless you got lucky. The 21 and earlier don't have the ball. Yeah, true. Hey, what's up, Drew? Yeah, we're still here. Just listen to that click. Yours does, just doesn't bother me. I know. I wish it didn't bother me. I wish it didn't. It's not like it's going to disengage on you. I've never heard of one doing that. I don't know. But if If I can sell for $500, I will. If not, I'm gonna keep it. It's Magna Cut. You know, it's a Magna Cut with a the natural micarta inlay. So I would think it's a pretty sought after Sabenza, especially it being Magna Cut. So we'll see. More a small flex than a lock rock. Yeah, you could call it that. It's minimal. I have to grab yours. Yeah, I would love for it to go to you. Let me know. For you, I'll take a couple bucks off too. Burnt bronze, native 5 scale. Nice. Are they back in stock yet? Man, let me tell you. Before I got the sway back, I had carried this every single day since I put the scales on. This native 5 with the AWT scales is incredible. It is so good. I always liked the native 5, but I like it even more now. Just the sounds are louder and more satisfying and nice. It feels better in hand. The ergos have improved. It's still very lightweight. And with the addition of the phosphor bronze washers, which it didn't have before, it's really smooth. Very, very nice. Probably my favorite scales I've gotten in a long time. Absolutely love them. I'm even considering getting another native 5. Amazing. So I can get an iMamba. Yeah, I've considered it. Anyone waiting on a winter blade cofactor order, longest build time ever? What do you mean? Is it a pre-order or something? I don't know how he's doing that now. Still need a native? Yeah, you do. You do. You got the Rosie. What's next? I don't know, man. Like I said last time someone asked me, I'm just gonna kind of kick back and enjoy what I have for a while. I got a few knives that need some loving. The Rosie, the Swayback, the 9, which I've used a lot since I got it, but it needs even more love because this is an amazing knife. What else? I mean, the 8020 is still pretty new. That one needs some love. So yeah, I'm not really super after anything right now. I'm just gonna kind of kick back. Does spraying with skips really improve the action that much? Is it worth it? It depends. If the action's already very good, then the skips won't improve it that much. Like the 9 here, it's already so smooth that I don't think skips would really make that much of a difference. So in some cases it does, I would say. Yeah. Well, we're about an hour. I got to sell, not sell. I was reading Aaron's comment. I got to feed Floki and get on with my morning. Yeah, Blade Cartel hangout happening tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Pacific PM. And members only video coming out tomorrow afternoon. Not sure what it'll be yet. It'll be something cool. We'll do something cool. I still need to do the blade chop. I'm going to be chopping this Yojimbo. I'm going to make it into a more of a sheep's foot, smaller guy. So that'll be a video. Not sure if it'll be a members video or a public video. We'll see. Love you guys. Have a great Sunday and Saturday. I'll see you soon. Alrighty? Alrighty. Adios, dudes.